the season when kings usually went to war. But King David stayed back in his palace. Maybe he was tired. Maybe he didn't feel like fighting. His army was out on the battlefield. David was at home, taking it easy. One evening, David walked out onto the roof of his palace. The city was quiet, the air was cool. Then he saw her, a beautiful woman, bathing. From his high roof, David could see everything. He didn't look away. "Who is that?" David asked. His servant said, "That's Bathsheba. She is married. Her husband is Uriah, one of your best men." David should have stopped right there, but he didn't. He sent for her. Bathsheba came to the palace. What could she do? The king had summoned her. They slept together. Later, she sent him a message. "I am pregnant." David panicked. He had messed up badly. But instead of him confessing, he made a plan to hide it. He called Uriah back from the war and told him, "Go home, spend time with your wife." David hoped Uriah would sleep with Bathsheba and think the baby was his. But Uriah did not go home. He slept outside the palace. "Why?" David asked. Uriah said, "My fellow soldiers are in the battlefield. I can't go home and relax while they are risking their lives." David tried again. He got Uriah drunk, but still Uriah did not go home. So David made a very dark plan. He wrote a letter to the army commander. The letter said, "Put Uriah at the front of the battle, then pull back so that he is left alone." David gave the letter to Uriah himself, not knowing he was carrying his own death sentence. The plan worked. Uriah fell and was killed in the battle. After Bathsheba mauled her husband, David married her. He thought he had cleaned up the mess, but God has seen everything. A prophet named Nathan came to David and told him a short story. There was a rich man with many sheep and a poor man with one little lamb, which he loved like a daughter. The rich man took the poor man's lamb and served it to a guest. David was angry. "That man must pay," he said. Nathan looked at David and said, "You are that man." David froze. His heart broke. He knew he had done something terrible. He said, "I have sinned against the Lord." Nathan said, "God has forgiven you, but there will be consequences." The baby died, and David wept bitterly. But later, Bathsheba gave birth to another son. They named him Solomon, the boy who would become one of the wisest kings the world has ever seen.